Have you ever walked into a room and sensed a tension you couldn't name, despite the warm smiles and polite words? It's as if you're caught in a gentle current pulling you under, and only later do you realize that someone standing beside you has been chipping away at your self-worth all along. They don't shout insults or stage dramatic confrontations. Instead, they mask resentment behind courtesy, small talk, and hollow praise. Their bodies, however, tell the truth. The slight flinch when you reach for a handshake, the ever-present distance at gatherings, the disappearing acts when you need them most. In Stoic terms, you're witnessing the slow erosion of your okiosis, your sense of belonging and self-sovereignty. Here are 7 of the most subtle signs that someone close may secretly resent you, and how you can reclaim your peace once you see what's really happening. 1. Insults disguised as jokes. At first, it's easy to laugh along. A quip about your outfit, a sarcastic remark on your ideas, a dig at your hobbies. They'll smile and say, "I'm just messing with you," as though your discomfort were the problem. But when every punchline lands on your vulnerabilities, it ceases to be banter and becomes emotional erosion. You start doubting your own taste, second-guessing your words, shrinking your presence, also that their insecurity can feel more comfortable. Epictetus taught us to scrutinize the impressions we allow into our minds. If laughter leaves you hollow, it's not harmless. Draw a clear boundary. "I don't find that funny," spoken calmly but firmly, will often make them pause, because suddenly they lose permission to belittle you in the name of humor. 2. Backhanded compliments. Wow, for someone like you, that's impressive. Not bad, especially given your background. These sound positive on the surface, but the qualifier is a sting wrapped in civility. By attributing your success to low expectations or fortunate circumstances, they reinforce a hierarchy that keeps you beneath them. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that true greatness lies in doing what's right, regardless of external praise. When you hear a compliment glimmering at the edges, examine it closely. Is it lifting you up or reminding you of where they believe you belong? A simple thank you, "What makes you say that?" reframes the exchange and forces them to either own their bias or reconsider their words. 3. Quiet exclusions. Photos surface of dinners, parties, weekend trips. Everyone's in the frame but you. You receive, "Oops, sorry," messages or vague, "We thought you were busy" excuses, yet they keep making plans with the same circle, minus you. Repeated omissions are not clerical errors. They're selective availability. Seneca warned that our reputations are shaped more by actions than words. If they truly valued you, they would make time. Recognizing this pattern frees you from waiting by a phone that never rings. Instead, invest your energy where it's reciprocated. True friendships don't require guesswork. 4. I'm so busy, for you, but never for others. Everyone claims to be busy, but who do they clear their schedule for? The friend who cancels on you repeatedly has no trouble RSVPing yes to the same dinner invites that exclude you. It isn't a matter of calendars, it's priorities. Marcus Aurelius asked, "Why do we value the opinion of others more than our own?" It's not about excuses, but about how they rank you. When someone is too busy to answer your call but always on social media, you're not a priority, you're an option. Once you see that, you stop waiting for their availability and start building connections with those who welcome your presence. 5. Physical withdrawal. Notice how they greet others with a hug or a friendly pat, yet offer only a stiff nod to you. Their arm inches away when you reach for them. Small touches, handshakes, shoulder taps are signals of trust and closeness. When those signals are withheld exclusively from you, it's a non-verbal disclaimer. You're not one of us. Stoicism teaches that the body rarely lies. Observe their posture, their proxemics, and when the physical distance is consistently bigger with you, Let it inform your sense of where you stand. You need not demand hugs, but you do deserve authenticity in every gesture. 6. Disappearing in crisis. Celebrations beckon them. Hardships send them into hiding. You get likes and comments when you post happy updates, but when you share struggles, job loss, illness, heartbreak, the messages dry up. Their silence cuts deeper than their absence ever could. Epictetus said our reactions are our own, yet we also judge others by their actions. A friend who vanishes in your darkest hour was never truly on your side. Allow this to be a filter. Keep close those who stand with you unbidden in suffering, and gently release those who reappear only when life is easy. 7. Gossip and whispered betrayals. They never insult you to your face, but behind your back they twist your words, spread rumors, disclose confidences. Gossip is the currency of insecurity, traded for attention at your expense. It betrays a willingness to sell your reputation for momentary gain. Stoic virtue demands integrity in both what we say and the company we keep. If someone treats others' secrets as public entertainment, you cannot trust them with your own. Withdraw your confidences and protect your peace. Loyalty is not optional. Reclaiming your peace. None of these tactics requires a shouting match. The Stoics teach that your inviolable domain is your own mind. No one can disturb your peace unless you hand it over. When you recognize these subtle forms of resentment, name the behavior. Call it what it is. That joke feels hurtful. Stand firm. Respond calmly or step away. Your silence or departure is a powerful boundary. Choose your circle. Surround yourself with those whose words and actions consistently affirm your worth. By refusing to rent space in your mind to masked insults, hollow praise, exclusion, or betrayal, you reclaim your dignity. Live so aligned with your principles that passive aggression and polite envy lose all power. In that stillness and clarity, you find not only freedom, but the quiet authority that no amount of covert resentment can ever shake.